All right, Shalom. Make sure everything's good. All right, first and foremost, before I begin, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakadash, the boss of the apostles, the boss of the elders, the great millstone who well and taught his truth. Much respect to you brothers out there who speak his word in truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of earth. Tabernacle David, over elect and speckled bird, want to say Shalom. All right, we come out here week in and week out prophesying the downfall of the kingdom. All right, brothers out of town, but hey, the show must come on. All right, because I can remember when I first started, had to go out there by myself, and that's an honor, man. Whether you with brothers or by yourself, it's an honor that the Lord has been giving you the spirit and knowledge. That your eyes are open to see the world how it truly is, and that you're an Israelite, and salvation is only for you. And if you endure to the end, you're going to see the fall of your enemies, and knowing that, there's nothing else out here, man. You go to the world, what you going to be doing? Nothing, man. Or you be too rich and forget about the Lord. The scriptures speak about that. And right now, you have a lot of people in the house of feasting right now. Literally, as I was driving by, to get to camp, had a lot of people in the house of feasting, literally. They don't know what time it is, man. You should be in the house of mourning. Now, that comes with balance. No, that comes with balance. That doesn't mean you can't laugh and have fun. But these people have more fun than they are actually taking heed to the Lord. You see, the people drive by, they pass by all the time. And they look at you crazy, Man, that's how the Lord set things up, man. But without further ado, go ahead, get to the scriptures, man. Get to a class of scripture. Give me 1 second. Phone acting stupid. All right, Matthew 24. Because the Lord gave us these scriptures to know what time it is, man. And I can remember being in a Christian church. They never gave us these scriptures, man. Here it is. Even in the New, it's throughout all the scriptures, man. The Lord telling you what time it is. All right? But these pastors don't let you know what time it is. They give you this false sense of security. All you got to do is profess that you love Caesar Borgia and everything's all good. That's not so. They make the road to heaven sound easy. That's not so, man. Every day we dying daily, man. All right? We getting our flesh in order to the best of our ability. We're seeking the Lord to the best of our ability in this kingdom, man. It's not just professing that you know the Lord. Hey, what you doing for the Lord, man? All right? But these people out here, they're not doing anything for the Lord. They just out here just chilling, man, or eating. Not taking heed of what time it is, man. All right, Matthew 24 and verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. All right? This is the time period that we're in. We're seeing these wars escalate. A lot of dead bodies dropping. I was watching Apostle Tahar's video a couple weeks ago. Had a lot of dead bodies that were shot up in the bus and out there on the street in Ukraine, man. It's the time that we're in, man. Best believe that's coming here to Babylon the Great, and it's going to be, man, it's going to be the worst there is. But you jakes out there, y'all ain't ready for it. But the Lord has sent his men to warn you, to blow that trumpet and warn you. But you jakes don't want to take heed, man. Like I said, this is an honor, man. It's an honor to be given this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. To know that you're an Israelite, to come out here and preach his word. Whether you by yourself or whether you with a group of brothers, man, hey, this is an honor. All right? It's an honor. So don't take this thing lightly. Like had dudes in our camp in the past, man. They took this thing lightly. Chose a woman and chose the world over this truth. Now look at where they at, man. They bugged out. They may know that they're Israelites, but that's not enough. You have these celebrities out here, they know that they're Israelites, but that's not enough. What are you doing for the Lord? You do good on the Lord's part, Lord is always going to keep his end of the bargain. Verse 7, for nation shall rise against nation, kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines, pestilence, and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginnings of sorrows. It's the beginnings of sorrows, Jake. Talking about a famine coming. President Biden he even said it, man. And guess what? The men of the Lord, guess what? The men of the Lord been telling you that a famine was coming. But is Jake taking heed now, man? They ain't doing that, man. All right? Let's get this right here. Proverbs 22 and verse 3, one of my favorites. A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself. How does he hide himself? But getting in these scriptures, you know, the Lord has given him the eyes to foresee the evil that's going to come to pass. All right? Let's believe a lot of evils are going to come here, and these people ain't ready for it, man. These people are not ready. All right? They don't take heed. All right? So we hide ourselves through these scriptures. We hide ourselves by getting close to the Lord to the best of our ability, by coming out here week in and week out prophesying. Hey, this is part of prophesying. Hey, this is part of hastening the Lord's kingdom. All right? Because without this kingdom, it's like this kingdom has to fall for our kingdom to come. But the simple pass on and are punished, all right? And that's the majority of our people. They're simple. They don't know what time it is. All right? They pass on. And then what's going to happen? They're going to get jacked up. Whether man, woman, child, baby, it doesn't matter. All right? If you truly love your family, you're going to be on this side, man. This is how you truly show that you love your family, by being on this side. Let's get this. Sirach 39 and verse 1. But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High is occupied in meditation thereof, and will seek the wisdom of all the ancients and be occupied in prophecies. You see, that's the true man of the Lord. All right? Seeking that old path. The scripture speaking about that. Seeking that old path. What's the old path? That path that our forefathers followed in. Our righteous forefathers. All right? Because you have to understand it. Regeneration, incarnation is scripture. All right? It's biblical. And so, a lot of the righteous men are coming back. And you have the wicked is coming back in their lives. All right? So they're the majority of them that walk by, that don't take heed, that don't want to listen. You know, when all hell breaks loose, they're the ones that are going to be screaming and crying. There was a tornado that came, tornado warning that came through the other day. All right? Tornado warning that came through the other day. And once again, hey, this is truly the year of the Lord's turn up. Because my years of living here in Kentucky, I ain't never seen nothing like this. Tornado after tornado after tornado, man. You know, that's the Lord's doing. You know, you look up and destruction comes. You know, it's a nice, pretty day. That's how it was. A nice, pretty day, and then destruction happens. Hey, the Lord can do that, and the Lord is doing it. All right, so it just goes to show you, you know, these people out here that's not paying attention, you know, that destruction is going to come upon them when they least expect it. You know, in that security, as the scriptures speak of. That's why you're supposed to seek the Lord now. All right? Seek the Lord now, but our people's not doing that. Matter of fact, Proverbs 28 and verse 6, he that trusteth in his own heart is a fool, but whosoever walketh wisely, he shall be delivered. And a lot of these people walk after their own hearts, trusting themselves, trust that they're going to deliver themselves. When the Lord calls you a fool, you're supposed to rely upon the Lord. You're supposed to trust in the Lord. All right? You can't save yourself from this kingdom. This man Esau Edom has been given the blessing of the sword. And he's going to take full advantage of that blessing in the times that we're coming into. All right? That's why you're supposed to take heed. But hey, I'm going to get it. But whosoever walketh wisely, he shall be delivered. So that's why we walk in this truth. You don't walk in this truth for fame, glory, subscribers. Slack you. We walk in this truth so we can be delivered. You know? That worldly stuff's gonna pass by. All right, do you have integrity? Do you have a standard that you live by? This is integrity. This is the standard that we live by. You know, so we can be delivered. But Jake doesn't seek that, see that. Let's get this right here. Sirach 39 and 24. As his ways are plain unto the holy, so are they stumbling blocks unto the wicked. You see? Knowing what time it is. We can clearly see what time it is, man. And it's plain unto the holy. But it's a stumbling block unto the wicked. That's why the wicked's out there and trusting in our enemies. Matter of fact, you had Joe Rogan and another dude, I forget his name. They said don't trust them, don't trust the Jews. What the scriptures say, never trust thy enemy. And our people ran and trusted their enemies, man. You had that comedian. He said that he was that he got double doses of the juice, man. But what happened? The Lord took his life, man. He had complications. I believe he had heart problems, heart issues, if I'm not mistaken. The Lord took him out. And a lot of you Jakes are being taken out. And this man Esau Edom, you know, because he controls the media, he's suppressing that information. And so, hey, you know, you got family members and friends, man. Hey, y'all need to go ahead and get that so you can have protection. Hey, this is our protections, man. Seeking the Lord is our protection. Not trusting in Esau Edom. Sirach 12 and 10, never trust that enemy. Okay? People out here dropping like flies. And that's just the beginning of this man's wrath. Really, it's Yahweh Shem Yahshua's wrath. Using our enemies to come up against us. Alright? This ain't no joke. A lot of you Jakes out there are going to see that this ain't no joke, man. Alright? It says, so are they stumbling blocks into the wicked. So, right now, this is a stumbling block. They don't know what time it is. They're like, oh man, the plague is going away, or everybody got their juice. Everything's going to go back to normal, man. It's a stumbling block. We know what this is a prelude to the MOTB to come. For Jacob's trouble to pop off. We know what time it is, but you Jakes don't. You Jakes ain't gonna take heed. This is Job 8 and verse 5. If thou wouldest seek unto power and betimes and make supplications to the Almighty, if thou were pure and upright, surely now he would awake for thee and make thy habitation of the righteous prosperous. You see? Another reason why we're in this truth. You know, Thawadi Yahweh Shem Yahshua for giving us his truth because he didn't have to. You know, because a lot of our people is in that gross darkness. You know, they're of the dry bones. They don't know what time it is, man. All right? But the Lord said, you know, you trusting in him, and your ways are going to be made prosperous, man. All right? Verse 6, if thou were pure, let's see, I already read that. Verse 7, though thy beginning was small, and yet the latter end should greatly be increased. So right now we're small, man. The Lord calls us worms. Right now we're in a low condition, but that's all right. Because, the head is going to be made the tail, and the tail is going to be made the head. That's how the Lord set it up. The Lord deals with balance. Proverbs 11 and 1, I love bringing that out. All right, the Lord deals with balance. Okay? That's what these people don't realize as well. You know, people out here to say God is all love. No, he can't be all love, man. Hey, if you read the scriptures, ye do err not knowing the scriptures. If you actually read the scriptures, you know that the Lord love it judgment, man. So every day you see somebody drop dead, somebody get hit, hey, the Lord sanctioned that, man. All right? Let's see, verse 8, for inquire, I pray thee, of thy former age, once again. You're supposed to be doing what your forefathers, your righteous forefathers were doing. Seeking the Lord. Praying to the Lord. And our righteous forefathers were out here on the highways and byways as we are today, because we are our forefathers. It's going to be manifested very, very soon. But we are our forefathers. Well, when we those righteous forefathers was out there preaching the word. And the Lord is going to do something spectacular for us. He's going to show his power. I may do a lesson on it. But I asked the Lord to show me a sign that power is coming. And man, these people have no sense, man. They have no sense. They don't know how to drive, man. That's nothing but Satan distracting me. But anyways, Lucky, I asked the Lord for a sign, man, that power is coming. So while I was at the Shaddai, all right, the workplace, on my computer, break happened, and the number 555 was on my computer, man. The time wasn't 555, but on my computer it was 555. All right, what's the number 5 go into? It goes into power. That power's gonna come. And since then, I've been seeing that number over and over. I was driving earlier today, license plate 555. All right. Brother said, brother in Kansas asked the Lord for a sign that power is gonna come, and that thunder rumbled and hit, man. So that power is gonna come, man. It's gonna be made manifest in these last days. Let's get this right here. It's 2nd Esdras. In fact, give me 1 second. 2nd Esdras 9 and verse 1. Once again, you're supposed to know what time it is. And this is not the time to be playing around with the Lord. It's like it. 2nd Esdras verse 9. 2nd Esdras chapter 9 and verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest the part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then thou shalt understand that is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Once again, you're supposed to know what time it is, Jake, man. These people see what's going on, but they don't know what time it is. They turn on the news, they don't know what time it is. They don't know how to relate it to the scriptures. It's very, very sad, but hey, that's just how the Lord set up the movie. The Lord set up people, because when you're in the truth, you realize the Lord set up people to be confounded. He doesn't want everybody to get this truth. He doesn't want everybody to have this knowledge, man. All right, he set people up to be confounded. All right? Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars in the people in the world, then thou shalt well understand that is the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. All right? Hey, because his word is not going to come back to him void. He says it's going to happen, it's going to happen. No ifs, ands, buts about it. All right? So what if some did not believe? It doesn't matter if you don't believe. It's going to happen. Like I had this Edomite years ago, maybe about 2 years ago or so, 2 or 3 years ago or so, told me that the MOTB ain't going to happen, man. And then, hey, you look up, even the news is posting about it. Hey, you can pay with your wrist. You can insert something inside of you and you can pay for it. The news is posting up about it. It's going to happen. And if you don't take that, you can't buy or sell with it, man. Without it. Because they trying to, hey, that's why they have the Bitcoin and all these cryptocurrencies. That's why they had the juice. All this is a prelude to the MOTB, man. Everything happens gradually. Everything happens in the Lord's time, not in your time. You want everything to happen just like that. That's how Jake is. I'll believe it when it happens. No, you're supposed to believe it before it happens, man. You know? This ain't no time. But hey, once again, the Lord doesn't want everybody to get this truth. The Lord wants people to be confounded. Okay? Let's see, verse 6, even so, the times also the highest have clean beginnings, and wonders and powerful works, endings and effects and signs. All these are happening right before you. That the Lord show you the signs. But they're not spiritual enough to take heed, man. All right? Let's get some more. Verse 7, everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by the faith wherein ye have believed, by your faith and by your works. Okay? Keeping the law to the best of your ability. You know, Christians don't preach about that. You know, they preach that the law is done away with. You can eat whatever you want. Yeah, hey, just come back to Sunday and everything's all good. You know, Sunday goes back to sun worship. You're not worshiping the Lord. You're worshiping demons. You're worshiping these other gods. You're not worshiping the Lord. You got Caesar Borgia up in your church. You're worshiping these Edomites. Come on, man. Proud as hell about it. You know? Hey, the Lord gonna destroy that nigga, man. The Lord gonna destroy that nigga. And a damn Edomite drive by scoffing, man. But that's how it is. Hey, that's how it is, man. They can go ahead and scoff and laugh, but guess what? We gonna get the last laugh. I mean, just do a lesson on that. We gonna get the last laugh, so you can scoff and laugh and all you want, man. Matter of fact, let's get that, man. Because this is the part of the line of the work that we in, man. People are not gonna like this, like what we say, but it's the truth from the Bible, man. We read it from the scriptures. We read it from the scriptures, man. So hey, that damn Edomite, he probably gonna be my slave in the kingdom, man. And he not gonna like it, man. He is not gonna like it. I'm gonna tell you right now, man. Like I said, we gonna get the last laugh. I'm gonna have to get that. It's the wisdom of Solomon. 5 and verse 1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such have afflicted him, and made no account of his labors. You see, we stand in great boldness now, man. And also, the scriptures speak of, you know, you shall stand before kings and judges. You know, hey, we stand in great boldness, man. Hey, and they make no account of your labor. We come out here week in and week out, in season, out of season, preaching the word, man. While it's cold, while it's rainy. It was nice earlier today. Now it looks like it's about to rain, but hey, what we doing, man? We out here preaching the word. We're not out here in the house of feasting. Could be. You know, they got things going on down there. You know? It's all good, man. You know, they make no accounts of your labors of what you have sacrificed and what you have done, and it's true. But it's all good. It's going to be manifested in due time. So don't worry about if these people laughing and scoffing at you. It's all right. It's all right. As we reading, we going to get the last laugh, all right? When they shall see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear. They shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond that they have looked for. All right? When they see the men of the Lord get that spiritual power, when they see them chariots beaming up the elect, it's like your allergies acting up. The wind is also strong out here. Like I said, it was a tornado warning the other day, and the power got knocked out in some areas, and trees are blown, and you know, hey, the Lord bringing that wrath. But anyways, you know, when they see the chariots, man, when they see the spiritual power, They're going to be frightened, man. They're going to be scared. We going to get the last laugh, man. It's going to be like the movie scenes. You know, the villain has done all that evil. And then at the end of the movie, guess who's going to win? The good guy finally wins, man. The good guy finally, hey, that's us, man. He was fighting, you know, trying to do his best to get the bad guy, and he finally wins. That's going to be us. All right? Verse 3, they repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit shall say within themselves, this was he whom we have sometimes a derision and a proverb and reproach. You see? Had that damn Edomite drive by that was scoffing, man. You know, talking about the headwear and the headdress of what I was wearing, apparently. You know, something to that effect. He don't know what he's done, man. You offend one of the Lord's little ones, you got hell coming to you. Lord, when I get that scripture, you got hell coming to you for offending the Lord's little ones. All right? And not making a count of the Lord's little ones' labor, man. Hey, this is actually a labor of love, so I enjoy doing this. Brothers around the world, it's like you. Brothers around the world, hey, we enjoy doing this, man. Right? We fools, they counted his life madness and his end to be without honor. You see, they counted our life madness. But as I said, hey, we gonna get the last laugh. It's all good. It's all Gucci. We gonna get the last laugh. How's he number among the children of power and his lot among the saints? You see, that's how they're gonna be. Like, they wasn't lying. They was actually right. They were actually the chosen people of God. You know how them Edomites talk. Yeah, they was actually the chosen people of God. You know, we gonna get the last laugh. It's all good, Jake. You know, so they can laugh, they can scoff, they can get mad. But it's all good. It's all good, man. We're gonna be all good. All right. Let's see if I get more scriptures. 1 Thessalonians 4 and verse 13. But I would not have you to be ignorant, brethren, concerning them which are asleep, that ye sorrow not. All right? Because those that are asleep is actually those that pass away. All right? That's it. Hey, they're in the spirit world, so don't be sorrowful. All right? Any brother that passed away in this truth, they're in the spirit world. They're good. They're going to come back. They're going to come back and still see the downfall of enemies. All right? Even as others which have no hope. Verse 14. For if we believe that Yahushua died and rose again, even so them also which sleep in Yahushua will God bring with him. For this we say unto you by the word of the Lord Yahushua, that we which are alive and remain unto the coming of the Lord shall not prevent them which are asleep. For the Lord himself shall descend from heaven with a shout and the voice of the archangel and the triumph of the power, and the dead and the Mashiach shall rise first. So, hey, those that pass away in this truth, you know, those, you know, that the Lord allow Esau, Edom, or whatever happened in these last days for them to pass away in the times to come. Hey, don't be too sorrowful, man. All right, because they're going to get their crowns. They're going to be the first ones risen up. They're going to get that power as well. All right, and those that remain, they get beamed up while they're down here on earth. Okay, they're going to get beamed up with them. Hey, it's going to be a nice, big family reunion, man. That's the big family reunion that we're waiting for, man. All right. Then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds, talking about chariots, to meet the Lord in the air. So we shall slack it, and so shall we ever be with the Lord. Wherefore comfort one another with these words. You know, hey, this is comforting. You know, from this, from there on in, you know, Lord, when we are those men, we get beaten up in them chariots. going to be with the Lord forever, man. The kingdom's going to be established. We're going to be the first ones to establish the kingdoms. First heads. You know, your story is going to be known forever and forever. You're going to be known as those that stood boldly for the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Your story is going to be known. Just like we got to learn their presidents, learn this and learn that. Hey, they're going to learn. They're going to know about the elect who stood boldly. All right? Matter of fact, let's get there. Those who stood so stiffly for the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Let's see. This is 2nd Ezra 2. And let's see. Sluggy, y'all. I'm gonna start at 2nd Ezra 2 and verse 42. I, Ezra, saw upon the Mount Zion a great people whom I could not number, and they praised the Lord with songs. And in the midst of them there was a young man of high stature, taller than all the rest. And upon every one of their heads he set crowns, and was more exalted, which I marvel at greatly. It's talking about Yahushua, all right, taller than the rest, giving everybody crowns. Hey, don't you want to be part of that family reunion? Hey, I want to be part of that. So stand stiffly for the Lord. Be part of this, man. Don't play around with the Lord. All right? So I asked the angel and said, Sir, what are these? He answered and said unto me, These are they which have put off the mortal. You see, because you're supposed to shed off that old man. You know, you look at these other camps like Sakari, what else? ISBK, even in IUIC, you know, hey, a lot of them still got that mortal, you know, the past man on it. You know, what Sakari bringing in that rap music into the truth, selling breakdowns. I believe IUIC might be doing that as well, if I'm not mistaken. You know, hey, that's going on. That's going on. You're not supposed to be doing that. You know, once again, bringing that rap music, bringing that gangster vibe into this truth, man. We're supposed to be set apart. You're supposed to abstain from all appearance of evil. All right? But it seems like they lost that memo. All right? He answered and said to me, These are they that have put off the mortal clothing and put on the immortal, and confess the name of power, and now are they crowned and receive palms. Don't you want to be part of that? I want to be part of that. That's why you come out here week in and week out preaching this word, man. I want to be part of that. I want to see the downfall of our enemies. I want to see that. So you got to go through the straight and narrow path, this straight and narrow road. All right? Verse 46, Then he said, I unto the angel, What young person is it that crowned them and giving them palms in the hands? So he answered and said to him, It is the Son of power, whom they had confessed in the world. Then began I greatly to commend them that stood so stiffly for the name of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. So, hey, it's part of standing stiffly for the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. You're going to have people scoffing and laughing. Our people did that in the past as well. Laughing and mocked the prophets. Came up against the men of the Lord. You know? A lot of the men of the Lord got killed, man. Alright? But guess what? This is part of standing stiffly for the name of the Lord. Hey, we going to get the last laugh. And that's what matters. So Lord willing, we endure to the end and keep pushing. Matter of fact, 2 Timothy 4 and verse 6, For I am now ready to be offered, and the time of my departure is at hand. I have fought a good fight. I have finished my course. I have kept the faith. See, fought a good fight, kept the course, kept the faith. These are qualities that you should have, that you should be doing. Praying to the Lord to up those your faith, man. To build you forth, build you up. So henceforth there is laid up for me a crown of righteousness, which the Lord Yahweh Shemashah, the righteous judge, shall give me at that day, and not to me only, but unto all them also that the Lord, love his appearance. Alright? So not just for Paul. Alright, for the righteous men of the Lord. This is what we waiting for that crown of glory. To have that everlasting life. For the Lord to look upon us like, hey, that's my dog, man. That's my son. Hey, that's the greatest honor. I want that. I want that. These people, they want worldly credentials, worldly praise over than the heavenly praise. Matter of fact, the Lord has something for you. Let's get there. It's like it. Matthew 19. This is Matthew 19. And I'm going to start at verse 27. Then answered Peter and said unto him, Behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we have therefore? They followed the Lord, man. And forsake their houses, their families. That's pretty much what we're doing in this truth. Peter wasn't unrighteous to ask that, man. If I'm going to lay down my life for the Lord, hey, what's in it for me? But I tell you like this, man. Even if there wasn't anything in it for us, man. Who are we to ask the Lord for anything? We went a horn. We served other guys. Even before this truth, man, we were serving other guys. Lord didn't have to be merciful unto us. Lord didn't have to do nothing for us. Who are we to ask for anything for the Lord? But the Lord has a promise. The Lord, hey, so you do good on your part, the Lord going to do good on his part. All right, so let's keep on reading. Verse 28. And Yahweh said unto them, Verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, ye shall also sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. Because the Lord deals with balance, man. All right? So you're going to have Yahweh Shai, King David, the rest of the 12, the 144,000, the elect, and then the 2/3 after that come back in the kingdom. And then you nations are going to be under us. And I can tell you, hey, Yahweh promised his son, Yahweh Shai, that he's going to give the heathen as his inheritance. And guess what? Us being joint heirs with Yahweh Shai, Lord willing, we those men, the heathen's going to be our inheritance. And that damn Edomite that was scoffing, that drove by, that was scoffing hard, hey, he's going to be our inheritance, man. He's going to learn the hard way what we talking about, what we dealing with, man. All right? He's going to learn the hard way. It's going to be beautiful. Man, it's going to be beautiful. See the look on their face. As I read at Wisdom of Solomon 5, you can only imagine the look on their face when they see that. All right? This is verse 29. And everyone that forsaken their houses or brother or sisters or father or mother or wife or children or lands for my name's sake shall receive 100-fold and shall inherit everlasting. Don't you want that everlasting life 100-fold? And that's probably the least. All right? Because imagine the kingdom of heaven, man. That's going to be beyond your wildest dreams, man. It's going to be beyond your wildest dreams. So we got everything to gain to follow the Lord. And these dudes out here that's trying to make it in this world, trying to be rich. I was watching some Jake earlier today. It's like a quick TikTok video or something like that on YouTube. And he had all these gold chains, man. Hey, we're going to be like that in the kingdom. But it's going to be actually real gold because you can hear the chains. And you can tell, hey, those chains are probably fake, man. Or they probably mixed with some other metals, some lesser metals than gold, man. Because you hearing them chains click and clang, man. It don't sound like gold, man. It sounded fake. And a lot of these jewelers, which a lot of them are Amalek, the Isis, all right, they getting over Jake. They selling you fake gold. Why they keep the real gold for themselves? You know, a lot of you rappers out there flexing hard, you know, like it means something, man. While the Amalek is getting over you, man. I ain't trying to be like that, man. So, hey, Slocky, it's a beautiful thing to be humble. Because the Lord is about to humble a lot of you Jakes. Verse 30, but many that are first shall be last, and the last shall be first. You see that? The Lord deals with balance. The Lord deals with balance, and it's going to happen, man. It is going to happen, whether you people believe it or not. It's going to happen. All right? Let's get the story about Job. All right? Because Job went through afflictions, man. Job went through some troubles. Job pretty much lost it all. People was looking at him crazy, man. Best believe our friends and family's going to do the same to us, man. Why are you following the Lord? Why don't you just curse the Lord? The Lord ain't for you. You going through all this hell. That's how they're going to be like, man. But you stand 10 toes deep for the Lord. Hey, it's all going to be, hey, you're going to reap the benefits from it. So this is Job 42 and verse 10. And the Lord, Yahweh Shemiel Shah, turned the captivity of Job when he prayed for his friends, and also the Lord gave Job twice as much as he had before. Now you read about Job. Job was a very successful, very rich man. And then he lost it all. Let's believe it. That's a spirit that you're going to have to be in. The scripture's speaking that. You know, be as one that, you know, if you're one that build, be as one that lose, something to that effect. I had to read that in 2nd Ezra 16. That's the type of spirit that you're in, you know. You got a nice house, a nice car. Best believe you gotta let that stuff go, man. Jacob's trouble's gonna be popping off, man. It's gonna be worse than slavery. It's gonna be worse than this world has ever seen before. You had Bishop Nate trying to say that there was no Jacob's trouble, that we're not going to go through nothing. All right? Each and every brother and every person that's in this truth got to go through something. You're going to do something now, man. It's part of the curses. It was an MMA fighter, I believe, that I watched. I'm going to have to do a lesson on it. You know, hey, they tax the hell out of these people, man. You got to pay the gym from your purse, your money that you won. So you got to pay the gym. You got to pay your coach. You got to pay, let's see, the gym, your coach. Man, there's more that you have to pay. But, hey, they getting over you, man. You make all this money. You know, you might look at all that money like, yeah, I got all this money. But then, you know, all these taxes and fees, you know, people that you got to pay, you're looking at that money's short, man. So no matter what status that you in this kingdom, man, if you're a Jake, hey, you facing no curses. Some shape, form, or another, you got to face those curses. Those curses upon us. And that Jake said he was broke. He's back to fight because he's broke. Credit card bills, you know. He got children to feed, so he's back to fight, man. I'm going to have to do a lesson on it. All right, Lord's will. the Spirit is upon me. It's always about the Spirit, you know? So, hey, it's very profitable to follow the Lord. Very, very profitable to follow the Lord. Yeah, you may lose things, but the Lord's going to build you back up. Let's read some more. And then came there unto him all his brethren and all his sisters and all they that had been of his acquaintance before. And they did eat bread with him in his house, and they behooved him and comforted him over all the evil that the Lord had brought upon him. You see? All the evil that the Lord brought upon him. I thought the Lord was all love. I thought the Lord was all love. It said that the Lord brought upon him. You see? The Lord's not all love. The Lord brought this upon him. And also, you can picture this, Lord willing, we the first fruits of the kingdom. You can picture this when we're in the kingdom, man. Your family members, your friends, people that you love, even people from your past life, man. They're going to come to your round table. They're going to come to you, man. You'll have a nice big old feast, man. I had a dream about that in the kingdom of heaven. I had a big old entourage, big old family, man. And I love the beach. And so we was going to the beach. Had a good time there. And I was like, if I'm not mistaken, how my dream went, I was going to take just a small amount of people to come with me to another planet. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to take all y'all to this other planet. And we went to fly to other planets, man. That's going to happen, man. The word of the Lord is not going to come back void. And he said that he's going to give his men, give his people other planets to live on. All right? Because our people is at the sands of the seas. Earth is not going to be enough for us, man. All these kings, all right? From the least, picture that, from the least to the greatest, all of us are going to be kings, righteous. Earth is not going to be enough for us. So that's why the Lord's going to have other planets for us to live on, to have as our own. Think about that, man. So nothing that you get on this side is going to be compared to what you're going to get in the kingdom of heaven. Picture that, man. All right. Let's see. Every man also gave him a piece of money, and everyone an earring of gold. Hey, that's the spirit, because I was just talking about that rapper that I was watching earlier. His gold sounded like it was fake. But once again, you can picture this in the kingdom of heaven. Your family members, your friends that's going to come back in the kingdom, if the Lord didn't have mercy on them on this side, all right, they're going to come back in the kingdom because they're going to be rich too. From the least to the greatest Israelite, all of us are going to be rich. You can picture this. They're going to make you richer, man. They're going to give you money. Your story's going to be known. Hey, you're going to be great-grandpa as well, man. All right? Looking young as hell, too. All right? Because all of us are going to be young and good and powerful. Picture that. So the Lord blessed the latter end of Job more than his beginning. You see that? More than his beginning. And he was already a rich man. That's going to be us in the kingdom. All right? Any riches that you had in your past life or add in this life, it's not going to be compared to what you're going to have in this kingdom, man. In the kingdom to come. All right? He had 14,000 sheep, 6,000 camels, and 1,000 yoke of oxen, 1,000 she-asses, because back then, hey, that was rich. That was wealth. It should be now, but hey, Esau, they say he can do better than the Lord. If this world was governed by the laws of Yahweh Shem Al-Shad, true righteousness would be through the earth. So this man Esau, he's in control of the cattle. He's in control of crops. You know, spraying all these chemicals in the crops, putting all these chemicals in the animals, man. As the word says, we shall eat our bread with, our defiled bread with the heathen. Just roughly paraphrase and read that in Ezekiel. You know, in the kingdom, we won't have to worry about that. Hey, even the other nations are going to be blessed through our rulership. You know, we won't have to worry about processed food, preservatives, all these chemicals in our food. The water's going to be clean. Food's going to be clean, man. Real wealth is going to be brought back. Right? As we read about, you know, the oxes, the asses, the animals, the chickens. You know, people going to have their own farms. It's going to be prosperous here. And these Edomites ain't going to fill this world with cities anymore. All this concrete. You know, you can see the grass, the flowers, man, they trying to break up the concrete because it's not good. You know? It messes up your back, messes up everything, man. It's like these people that are in power messing up everything. All right? And he had also 7 sons and 3 daughters, and he called them the name of the first. No, I'm gonna skip all that. I'm gonna get to verse 16. After this lived Job 140 years, and saw his sons and the sons' sons in every 4 generations. Hey, you saw that, man? His sons and his 8. So pretty much he got to see his people come back, man. His children that he lost come back. So Job died being old age and full of his days. And hey, we won't, in the times that we coming in, we won't have to worry about that, man. You know, there's going, as the scriptures speak of, there's going to be some that they won't have to taste. Matter of fact, let's get that. It says 2 Ezra 6. Second Ezra 6 and verse 18, and it said, behold, the days come, and I will begin to draw nigh and visit them that dwell upon the earth. And that's what the Lord is doing now. The Lord is visiting the earth. You know? Once again, hey, you had the Jake that passed by with the blonde hair in their hair, man. Not knowing what the hell is going on out here. And the Lord is visiting this place. I will begin to make an inquisition of them, they that have hurt unjustly the unrighteousness, and when the affliction of Zion be fulfilled, and when the world that shall begin to vanish away shall suddenly be finished, then I will show these tokens, and the books shall be opened in the firmament, and they shall see all together. You know, so pretty much the tokens, man. You know, the books are open. Let's talk about the men of the Lord in this time, man, preaching His word, and the Lord is showing His work, The Lord is visiting this place. The books are open now. We have the understanding of this word now. Sagi, that wasn't the scripture that I wanted to get there. I know it's 2 Ezra 6. There it is. 2 Ezra, matter of fact, I'm going to start at verse 22 because this is the time that we living in. And the people ain't taking heed. All right? 2 Ezra 6 and verse 22. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, and the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. If you're paying attention, inflation is hitting. All right? Go to the store. Chicken is jacked up. They talking about on the news the other day, you know, bird flu is in. That's going to jack up the prices of eggs. Well, guess what? The elect doesn't have to worry about all that. The Lord said, my servant shall eat. All right? Trust and believe in the Lord. It's going to be prosperous for you. You're going to be able to eat. These people going to go out here and go crazy, man. As we read. And the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man heareth, they shall suddenly be afraid. And after the time shall friends fight one another like enemies. That time's going to come. Best believe when that famine hit, a lot of these people that they call best friends, you know, they're going to be knocking at your front door trying to take your head off. Had dreams about that, man. People chasing you, trying to eat your flesh. And by the Spirit of the Lord, able to take them out. Or the Lord sends a chariot and takes them out. So best believe the Lord going to send that. Matter of fact, you had a pack of Edomites right now coming up. They're in the house of feasting. This, at best believe, this prophecy is going to happen to them. All right. Let's see. Then I did consider these things, and they. Sloggy, y'all. I'm gonna have to get that scripture, man. All right. Once again, they're in the house of feasting, man. They're in the house of feasting. Second, Sloggy, Ecclesiastes 7 and verse 2. All right. Because they're in the house of feast. I don't know if you can see that. You can see. Can't zoom in. It's like here. Let me see. Nope. Anyways, you know, you had a pack of Edomites coming out. You know, hey, it's my birthday. You know, they're in the house of feasting. Well, these curses are going to come upon you. It's not going to be pretty for you. Ecclesiastes 7 and verse 2, it's better to go to the house of mourning than to go to the house of feasting. For what is the end of all men, and the living will lay it to heart, all right? It's better to be in the house of mourning because you're seeking the Lord. You know what time it is. You ain't trying to get jacked up by the Lord. And once again, the Lord deals with balance, so you're in the house of mourning now. The Lord going to have you in the house of feasting soon. The Lord going to raise you up with that spiritual power. You know, didn't the Lord feed many of these people with a small amount of food? All right? Spread that food out. Hey, Lord going to do that for his men out here in these last days. Right? Sorrow is better than laughter, for by the sadness of the countenance of the heart is made better. See? Because in the house of feasting, you ain't worried about no troubles, man. You ain't worried about no hardships. You ain't ready for the hardships to come. You ain't spiritually ready. You know? Shoot, these people out here, they're not even physically ready. You know? They don't know what time it is. So it's good to be in the house of mourning than to be in the house of feasting. Right? Because the Lord is going to switch the roles. Back to 2nd Ezra 6. Let me see. 2nd Ezra 6. In verse 25, whosoever remaineth from all these that I have told thee shall escape and see my salvation in the end of your world. The Lord saying you got to endure to the end. And you're going to be able to see the end of the world, meaning the end of this kingdom. Okay? So you got to endure to the end, part of endure to the end. And they offer up, you know, they try to give you that MOTB. What you going to do? You going to take it? Are you going to stand 10 toes deep in the Lord and realize, you know, hey, the Lord going to take care of us, man? Jacob's trouble going to pop off. You're going to fall in line with these people going crazy. You're going to trust in the Lord. You're going to have a nice and sound mind. What you going to do? All right? Verse 27. For evil shall be put out and deceit shall be quenched. That's what we're waiting for. Evil to be put out and deceit shall be quenched. You know, hey, this man has his own people going up against him. Talking about, hey, don't take that juice. You know, a whole bunch of deceit out here. They're lying, man. Saying that they're the people of the Lord. You ain't the people of the Lord. You don't fit them. You don't fit them curses. Come on, man. Trying to align yourself with the Bible, with the people of the Lord. You ain't the people of the Lord. Y'all the wicked that the Bible speaks of. Verse 28, as for faith, it shall flourish, corruption shall overcome, and the truth, which have been so long without fruit, shall be declared. You see that? Because right now, people don't believe what we're saying. People looking at us crazy. Like I said, you had that damn Edomite that drove by, scoffing, laughing, scoffing, you know. But this truth is going to be made known. This truth is going to be in this earth. This truth right now in the earth. People know about this truth. All right? And people will know who the true man of the Lord, man, is, man. All right? So once again, it's a beautiful thing. Oh, a little harder. But it's a beautiful thing to be in this walk, man. It's not everybody be given this, man. You know? Let's see what else I want to do. But yeah, I think I'm going to close it right there. I think it's about to rain as well. You know, so Lord willing, it's edifying. I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushua, Bashem, God, the monster apostles, the monster elders, the great millstone, rule well, and taught us truth, in the wall of all Shalom.